We were brothers, just like he. We were brothers. We were brothers, just like he. We were brothers, just like he. brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 we were brothers, just like Cain. 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 Oh, 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 brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh, 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 oh. We were brothers, just like Cain. Oh,
over yonder stand, little Maggie with a train glass in her hand. She drinking away all the trouble while courting another man. to far up country. I'm going to a far distant land. Now sometimes I have a nickel. Well, sometimes I have a dime. Yes, sometimes I have $10. Gonna pay little Maggie's fine.
My two main influences were my father, Terry Barber, and Doc Watson. And when I was growing up, I heard my dad singing Doc Watson's songs all the time. So, you know, when I was 5, 6, 7 years old, man, I was listening to a lot of Doc and Merle, and Lester and Earl, and, you know, Bill Monroe, Jimmy Martin, Larry Sparks, people like that. All the bluegrass greats, you know. You know, I had heard bluegrass music all my life, but I never heard it on a stage with fiddles and harmonies. It was just me and my dad and my buddy Brad Lasko around a fire. 2 guitars and a banjo. When I went to Sherlock Bluegrass Festival and heard Larry Sparks' band and Ralph Stanley up there, and I saw these dudes with suits and gold-plated banjos and big hats, you know, and I was like looking up at them like, these guys are tough, real tough, you know, and I decided that's what I wanted to do. Way back then. I mean, I thought those guys were the coolest ever. They're out there singing, they're fiddling, the harmonies, it's like loud, you know, the banjo is just ripping into a 57 mic, and it's like, oh! I got bit by the bug back then, and you know, I'll never let it go. It's the best thing ever.
We played a little bluegrass for you, which is to gain your trust, and now we're gonna do something else, so here we go. Turmoil in the tinfoil, just the way of early light. I could see you in the darkness, and I'm running through the night. I recall a silver morning when your face had turned to gray. You were standing right before me, but I missed you every day. Though you never said you're sorry, I forgive you but I'll try to keep on living through the nauseating gloom. And I'll try to keep on digging wretched past I will into. Though you never said you're sorry, I forgive you even then. But I feel inconsequential in the current state I'm in. tinfoil. It's just the way it used to be. But I have the strength and I will learn how to fly on broken wings. Though you never said you're sorry, I forgive you even then. But I feel inconsequential in the current state I'm in.
I'm Neil Purcell here with Darius Barati, and we're here to talk about ROMP today, I think. You know, we just came out of Billy Strings for our first ROMP show ever. We actually shot that show last year. That's ROMP 2017. Then we've put it together over the course of, what, like 9 months now? So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's been a lot of time, but there's so much music. I mean, you talk about a music festival with things going on at every moment of the day, even when the show's over. The shows and stuff that they have at the cabins back there, it's such a jam-packed event. So yeah, I can see why for post-production that it might take a little bit of time.
Yeah, and that really is the crazy part. You know, we're giving you an hour here, but there was so much more at actual ROMP that, you know, we had to leave out, which is sad. So, I mean, the reason we are here today, though, right now, interrupting your music, is because it's that time of year. It's pledge season. And we need you to call 1-800-599-2424 because we believe in programming like this. You know, ROMP has been a really big show to put together, and I've only really been able to do that with your support. And to be clear, you're not paying for me, you're not paying for Darius either. You're paying for the show, and that's what we really want to give you. The other thing you can do if you don't like to call is go to wkyupbs.org and give there. And it really, you know, it really does count.
Well, it makes a huge difference. And the important thing too, with content like this, ROMP Music Festival and all the other programs that come out of here, is it is all local based. And I think that's one of the things that separates the work that we get to do from so many of the other networks, is that we are able to do this so the money comes from the community and it goes back into the community through programs like ROMP, Lost River Sessions, Main Street, all of these things. So we're always honored to be able to do that and to showcase this area and region right here.
Yeah, so let's go to one of my favorite acts, We Banjo 3, and we'll be back in a little while.
You having a good time? All right, this is a song called Get On Board. Train coming down the track on a one-way journey and coming back. I'm talking about love train coming round the bend. Oh, tell your mother and your father, tell your sister, brother, children, tell your friends. Stop whatever you're doing, 'cause the train won't wait. I gotta get on board for it's too late. I'm talking about love train coming round the bend. Won't be waiting at the station with your brother and your heart open wide. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Get on board. Oh no, 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 no. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Get on board. Take it away, Billy. coming down the track on a one-way journey, coming back. I'm talking about love train coming round the bend. Oh, won't be waiting at the station with your brother and your heart open wide. Open the door, open the door, open the door, get on board. Open the door, open the door, open the door, get on board, let's hear that banjo. Let's see that bass. Mr. Rowan is there! Oh, this train is bound by a land of milk and honey. Don't you wanna go? Don't you wanna go? You can get on board. I don't need no money. Need a whole lot of love. Don't hear the train coming down the track on a one-way journey, coming back. I'm talking about love train coming round the bend. Oh, tell your mother and your father, tell your sister, brother, children, tell your friends. Open the door, open the door, open the door, get on board. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Get on board, get on board, get on board, get on board. Mr. Billy Strings on guitar, and Mr. Royal Massad on the bass.
The band started was there was 3 banjos, and then we realized that there's a maximum number of banjos allowed on the stage. So we kind of what we do is we take Irish music, which we're all rooted in. We all grew up in Galway, in Ireland, the West Coast, steeped in traditional Irish music, and we all fell in love with American music. So what we do as a band is we take Irish music and we kind of find its long lost cousin or brother in a lot of ways, and we kind of bring them back together.
Yeah. From day one, I always imagined seeing myself as being a professional musician. I've just always been on stage, always been playing, and myself and Ender are brothers, and we've been on stage together since I was 5 and he was 15. And I suppose, yeah, like we've always had that belief in what we did, and our music has always been about the fun and the energy and just really enjoying ourselves on stage.
The band took off. I mean, people really got behind us, and it is something that we're so thankful of the American music audience, is that they really support musicians. They really support the music they love. We get so many lovely emails and messages and really kind words that keep us going.
There's something really magical that happens on stage each night, because I've often, looked across the stage and we could be playing to some huge audience at one of the big Irish festivals, 10,000-15,000 people. And I look across and I kind of go, it's just 4 guys, playing really simple instruments from Ireland.
And when we started the band, that was what it was always about. Was like, if the audience enjoy it, we come away happy, you know.
Yeah.
Before I leave this town, no. Hey! We grabbed the red goose by the neck and he threw it down across his back and he didn't mind the quack, quack, quack and the legs all dangling down, no, down, no, down, no. He didn't mind the quack, quack, quack and the legs all dangling down, no. The old grandmother, she jumped out of bed and she opened the window when she popped at her head singing Johnny John, the great goose is gone and the fox is on the town, no, town, no, town, no. Johnny John, the great goose is gone and the fox is on the town, no. Hey! We ran back down to the den where the little ones there ain't nothing. Singing, Daddy, Daddy, better go back again. There must be a mighty fine town, oh, town, oh, town, oh. Daddy, Daddy, better go back again. There must be a mighty fine town, oh. The fox and his wife put on in his stripe. They cut up the goose with a fork and knife, and they never had just a supper in their life. And then the little ones shooting on the bozo, bozo, bozo. They never had just a supper in their life, and the little ones shooting on the bozo. Over there, give it up for the wonderful Mr. Endascal. On the banjo and the mandolin, Mr. Martin Harley. The man with the fiddle, the boron, in the red pants, Mr. Fergal Scahill.
On guitar, on vocals, Mr. David Halley.
All right, Rom, did you have a good time? Are you ready to do some dancing? I said, are you ready to do some dancing? Hey! 1, 2, 3, hop!
Let's hear it all the way from Western Ireland, We Banjo 3.
That was We Banjo 3, and they really are one of my favorite bands. You know, we went up and we talked to some of the ROMP staff, which you'll see interviews of in this show and in later shows as well. And they said one of the great things about ROMP is that you can find artists that you didn't know that you liked in some of the earlier segments. So that's a great thing about, you know, we got them to say, you know, hey, we can use our music on TV to bring to you guys. So we found them there, and now you guys can find them with us. So like they say, get on board.
Yeah, yeah, oh, absolutely. And really one of the nicest bands too. I think they're just super sweet guys. The music is incredible, and it's always neat to hear people's interpretation of bluegrass and folk and old time music. And for them, obviously, they have more of that Celtic type feel in their sound. So it's always a treat when you're at a show like ROMP to be able to hear those different influences coming into the music and how everybody might sound different, but how they have so many common connections in their music.
And there's something really cool about what we do is we have our national shows like Nature, Austin City Limits, and there's definitely that international flavor that PBS brings you. You know, you can see stuff that you've never seen before. But what we really like to do is we like to bring it into your back door. We Banjo 3 came to Owensboro and played there, you know, and I'd like to say maybe they played up the bluegrass style a little bit for the audience, for the live audience, and then also for you guys on the record. The only thing we need to do all this, though, is we need funding. I mean, it can be a struggle sometimes, but you can help by calling 1-800-599-2424. That's always the number you can always call, be a sustainer, or going online to wkupbs.org and giving there too. Sustainability is a big thing of importance, so those really count. But really all the money counts. So we'd love to hear from you, and let's go to one of our other favorite artists, Pokey LaFarge.
We released a new record on May 20th. It's called Manic Revelations, and we'd like to play a song off of that record now. This is called Must Be a Reason. Fire in my heart for you, but all you give me is cold, cold rain. You said you wanted a diamond ring, but in return I get a ball and chain. Well, I don't need nobody telling me what I already know. Must be a reason I love you. It's 'cause you're crazy, yeah, and I'm a crazy fool. My heart was just a thing you stole, polished up and made to shine like gold. Now it's just another thing you got, buried down in your jewelry box. I can never leave you. Who else could make pain feel so good? Must be a reason I love you. It's 'cause you're crazy, yeah, and I'm a crazy fool. And I know, yes I know, oh I know. The same kind of crazy as me. I would fight for life with you. The same thing is gonna kill me too. Love's a war I cannot win, but I'll see it through until the end. I made a promise until death do us part. Must be a reason I love you. It's 'cause you're crazy. a reason. Well, there must be a reason. Yeah, yeah, must be a reason. Feels good to be back in Kentucky, I'll tell you that much. I've had a long history with this great state, from the west all the way to the east. Met all kinds of great people. Some of them are still my best friends. And so we're going to cherish this moment here tonight. Our third set back here at ROMP. Can you believe it? They keep having us back here. Well, it must be summer in River City, because the gunshots, they ring out twice a day. Like cats in heat, we've all gone crazy. As sirens sing the long hot night away. There's no relief in the River City, except swimming pools, cold beer and wine. But that is no way to treat your lady. No, you got to get her out of town come summertime. It's gonna be a long hot summer. I think it's time that we went somewhere, baby, oh, just me and you. Let's leave the city behind. Together we can pass the time, far away from the city summer blue. Frying eggs on a sidewalk, street signs are saying don't walk anywhere, you got to keep inside. Box fans just buzzing in the window, icebox wide open, why do we go out where the weather's on our side? Yeah, they can tear the streets up in my city, well, just as long as we don't let them tear us down. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my cool way out in the country, where damn city's summer blues, man, it can't be found. It's gonna be a long hot summer. I think it's time that we went somewhere, baby, yeah, just me and you. Let's leave the city behind. Together we can pass the time, yeah, far away from that city summer blue. Got a nice little melody to play for you, boy. Show my sweet Kentucky baby something better, somewhere across that River City limit sign. It's gonna be a long hot summer. I think it's time that we went somewhere, hey, just me and you. Let's leave the city behind. Together we can pass the time, yes, far away from that city summer blue. City summer blue. How about that Ryan Koenig over there? He mentioned too he's got a new record coming out. It looks good, it sounds good, so. Right now we want you to help us out with a song of our new record. It's called Better Man Than Me. You can help us out by clapping your hands, stomping your feet. Right there. There we go. you wanna be a better man? Better man, don't you wanna be a better man? Better man, don't you wanna be a better man? Better man, better man. Well, I'm trying really hard to be a better man, but it's easier doing wrong. Well, I sleep all day, that night I go and play my sad song. But if you wanna find yourself a good woman and have a family of your own, you better get a real job and stop staying out all night long. I guess I should have known right from the start. Yeah, it takes a better man than me to win your heart. Better man, don't you wanna be a better man? Better man, better man. Well, maybe I don't make enough money, or maybe I don't look as good as you do. Yeah, either way I'm wondering if there's something that I can't explain. Well, it is what it is, I should just let it be. No, there's no chance for you and me. Well, people keep saying there's some things that you can never change, and I guess I should have known right from the start. Yeah, it takes a better man than me to win your heart. Better man, don't you wanna be a better man? Better man, don't you wanna be a better man? Better man, don't you wanna be a better man? Better man, better man, better man. Takes a better man than me to win your heart. Better man, don't you wanna be a better man? A better man, better man. Well, my mama tried to tell me, my friends did too, but I wouldn't heed their advice. All the women in my life, they couldn't steer me right, and I was hopeless. Oh yeah, you know, I wish I had the means to get the girl my dream, but seems that I was just born to lose. Tell me, can't well, it may sound funny, but no girl gon' ever love me. And I know that, oh, I guess I should have known right from the start. Yeah, it takes a better man than me to win your heart. Better man than me to win your heart. Better man than me to win your heart. Come on! Better man, don't you wanna be better? Yeah. Better man, don't you wanna be? Yes, I do. Better man, don't you wanna be? Yes, I do. Better man, don't you wanna be? You know I do. Better man, don't you wanna be? You know I do. Better man, don't you wanna be? You know I do. Better man, don't you wanna be? You know I do. Better man, better man, better man. I say, we appreciate that. Last night I dreamt you were a glass of Rioja wine we drank on the first night we met. You had across my tongue and traced through my veins. You could have gone with me on the morning I left. Hola mi Marcus, senorita, you dance a sardana bare feet on the floor. When you get tired, lay your head on my chest. Please hear my song, don't you cry anymore. Oh, my heart is a bird that sings while you're gone. She go da 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 da. Yeah, the loneliest song you've ever heard. Da 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 da. Goodbye, Barcelona. So glad I've been shown you. I'm going. I'm leaving the land of the sun. thinking about my return. Temptation like oranges lies ripe on the vine. Sagrada Familia, it grows taller each year, like my love for you. It grows stronger with time. Oh, my heart is a bird that sings while you're gone. It goes da 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 da. Yeah, the loneliest song that you've ever heard. But I'm bringing a bottle of sings while you're gone. It goes yeah, the loneliest song that you've ever heard. Say just whatever they want. I won't disagree with this statement, man. I see people working hard as ever. I still wanna what I can do to make it a lot better. Well, I'm just plain old Midwest boy. What am I doing just to get by? Yep. I won't worry if the world don't like me. I won't let 'em waste my time. There ain't nothing that's gonna change my mind.
Hi, Neil Purcell here, the editor of ROMP, and Darius Barati, producer of ROMP and other things. Sorry to interrupt, we'll be back to Pokey LaFarge in just a couple minutes, but we just wanted to take a little more time to just remind you once again of your chance to visit the website or call us. Visit the website at wkupbs.org or call us at 1-800-599-2424 and support these programs and similar programs. Darius is the producer of our other music show, or one of the other music shows we air, but the only true local show, Lost River Sessions, and you actually have had Pokey LaFarge in a capacity before, right?
Yeah, well, we got the opportunity back in November to go and see Pokey do a private show, and we got to record him for a segment of Lost River Sessions, which will be airing later in the year. But if you know anybody at the station, and you've been around us at all, you know how big of a fan we all are of Pokey LaFarge, and the guy is just a true throwback to an older generation in his sound and even his look, and probably one of the most talented bands, I think. And that's a tough thing to say, especially in a place as talented as ROMP, but I think they have such a unique sound, and the way between the brass section and him with his vocals, and then Ryan on the harmonica and banjo, the way they blend together is truly phenomenal. So it's always an honor to see him play.
Yeah, and one of the really special things about today is that looking to serve you, we've moved beyond just working with broadcast television. I mean, you can give online now, which is a big thing, but you can also go to lostriversessions.org and you can see all these artists anytime. It's not our schedule anymore. It's up to you when you want to watch. That content will be there. But right now, if you can, just give us a call at 1-800-599-2424 and help support that, because it really is up to you what we do, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
Brothers, just like Cain and Abel.
Hard times come and go, so and so.
Yeah, you took my money, left the pennies on the table.
Hard times come and go, so and so.
The snake in the grass, learn out in the trees, and I swoop down upon her to bring you down to your knees. I recall these words I was told. Partners, baby, just like Bonnie and Clyde.
Hard times come and go, so and so.
Till I turned around and my sweet Bonnie wasn't by my side.
Hard times come and go, so and so.
The snake in the grass, turn out in the trees, the swoop down upon her that bring you down to your knees. I will recall these words I was told.
Hard times come, hard times go.
it crashed. There an owl in the tree, watch out for a swoop. That upon you bring you down to your knees. I recall these words I was told. But they were hard times come, hard times go. But now they're harder than they've ever been before. I just don't know if I can take them anymore. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you very much, everybody. Had a fun time playing with you. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pokey LaFarge!
Thank you. That's my hot lick. Boy, if that's all I have to do. Thank you, music lovers.
Show off.
One, two, one, two.
Johnny Thompson was just kind. He's got a gun, he's out of his mind. His Julia maid been running round. Now she's sleeping neath the cold ground. She's sleeping neath the cold ground. She met a man who loved and wanted her in hand. All she done never know, but it burned him deep in his soul. It burned him deep in his soul. He went to town on Friday night,
inside. She'd been down to Birmingham, sleeping with another man. She's sleeping with another man. Their cheating had to come to an end. When Johnny came running in, he shot them in the bed. Now they're both laying cold hard dead. They're both laying cold hard dead. You should have seen the fire in his eyes before he said goodbye. Johnny loved Julie May, but she won't see another day. No, she won't see another day.
That's our guitar player, Josh Richards.
How about a little bit of bluegrass breakdown?
All right, here we go. It's gonna be fast. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, much. We love you. We've had a blast.
Hi, I'm Neil Purcell, the editor of ROMP, here with Darius Barati, producer of many shows here at WKU-PBS. We're coming to you because it is that time, it is pledge season, so we're looking for that support to make these great programs. Before we get more into that, one of the things I do want to talk about is just this show of ROMP. The idea of putting it together was the first show had a lot of like really upbeat, cool acts. This one is more back to the roots. It's more about what Bluegrass came from and that traditional sound we know you love living here in the state of Kentucky. And we can talk a little more about that and about Michael Cleveland, but I'm gonna let Darius talk to you a little bit about how you can show your support.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a couple different ways that you can do that. One is by calling us right now at the number on your screen, which is 1-800-599-2424, and you can give us a call, you can pledge. We've got premiums ready to go. There's so many things that you can do by doing that. Also, you can visit us online at wkyupbs.org, and you can pledge your support there, and you can become either a one-time member or you can become a sustaining member, and either way we'd love to have you, and we're so thankful for any time that anyone jumps on board and supports us for what we're trying to do.
Yeah, and so one of the things I love about Michael Cleveland is he is one of the best fiddle players in the world. I mean, you just watched him, I'm sure that you can tell, and you will get a little bit more of him later, which will be nice as well with the Peter Rowan band. So don't forget to call or go online, let us know that you appreciate this, and we'll let you go.
On a rainy Wednesday morning, that's the day that I was born in that old sharecropper's one-room country shack. They say my mammy left me day before she had me, said she hit the road and never once looked back. Well, I just thought I'd mention my grandma's old age pension as a reason why I'm standing here today. I got all my country learning, milking and a churning, picking cotton, raising hell, baling hay. I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey. I wasn't born no yesterday. Got a good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. They don't need y'all treating me this way. Guess I'll never find another woman put together like you are. I love your wiggle and your walking and your big city talking. Brand new shiny Plymouth ragtop car. But let's hurry up and wait in this world of give and take. Seems like hasten makes waste every time. I declare to my soul when you hear those engines roll, you better know I'm gonna get my share of mine. I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey. I wasn't born no yesterday. Got a good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. They don't need y'all treating me this way. They don't need y'all treating me this way. There ain't no need y'all treating me this way. song. It's just a tale of how my baby done me wrong. I'm gonna tell it, and it won't take me long. But you ain't gonna find no cold beer in this song. There ain't no pickup truck in this song. And no lines about my grandpa being gone. It's just a tale of how my baby done me wrong. So there ain't no pickup truck in this song. Find no haggard in this song. When she left me, it didn't take her long. There's something about me always being gone. Well, since she left me, I've been crying all day long. You ain't gonna find no cold beer in this song. Since you left me, I've been crying all day long. You ain't gonna find no cold beer in this song.
We have the pleasure of really highlighting just the bedrock and the roots of this music, but also really celebrating where this music is going and all the derivatives of that. So we really just look for good music. Certainly we're thinking about the lineup because there are some folks who ROMP is kind of their gateway to engaging with the broader work of the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum. So sometimes we're looking for higher profile artists that maybe have some crossover appeal just to get those folks there to the event because as you've probably heard before, you know, our retention rate is really good. If folks just come to the event once, it kind of changes their whole notion of what bluegrass or roots music is about if they're not naturally engaged with that. So we're looking for those type artists. We're also looking for up-and-coming artists that maybe we're really hip to, but we want to introduce those folks, you know, get them on the stage in front of a large audience. Because I think some of our ticket buyers, they really like to be surprised by artists that they weren't aware of when they showed up. And every year there are a few artists that they're just the talk of the festival, and I love that. It's really about the experience. It's about the setting. It's about the music. It's about the people. It's about the food. It's about the stage show. It's about the workshops. And so it's great to see all that come together in jail.
For coming out today. What a great festival. We're going to leave you. Can we do a bluegrass song for y'all? Is that okay? Here's one called The Freeborn Man.
Well, I was born in the Southland. 20 some odd years ago. And I ran away for the first time when I was only 4 years old. I'm a freeborn man, and my home is on my back. I know every inch of the highway and every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Got a gal in Cincinnati, a little woman in San Antonio. Well, I always love the girl next door, but any place that's home, I'm a freeborn man, and my home is on my back. I know every inch of the highway, and every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Guitar, and I carried a no-toed sack. Well, I've pawned it about 200 times, but I always got it back. I'm a freeborn man, and my home's on my back. I know every inch of the highway and every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Appearance, and you may not like my song. Well, you may not like the way I talk, but you like the way I'm gone. Freeborn man, and my home is on my back. I know every inch of the highway and every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Southland 20 some odd years ago, and I ran away for the first time when I was only 4 years old. I'm a freeborn man, and my home is on my back. I know every inch of the highway and every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Well, I know every inch of the highway. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you so much, folks. We'll see you next time.
One of the things that you probably saw in the interview with one of the members of the ROMP team, the International Bluegrass Museum team, is that ROMP is a very community-oriented show. A lot of the festival goers come year after year, and a lot of the people are local. And that's one of the things that I think makes the show great, but it's also one of the things that makes us great. But we really can only do that with your support.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a program like ROMP, when you watch something like that and you see these communities coming together, converging on Owensboro, it just brings it all home of what this is all about. It's the arts, it's the culture, it's the stories of this area being recorded and captured and then shown to the rest of the world, and ROMP is a perfect example of that. And if you like content like that and you want to become a member, I can't urge you enough to call 1-800-599-2424 and join the PBS team. You can also go online at wkyupbs.org and become a member there as well, and we'd love to have you on the team and just help us continue to make content like this and showcase this region.
In the pines. The longest train I ever saw went down that Georgia line. The engine passed at 6 o'clock, and the cab passed by at 9. In the pines, where the sun never shines, and we shivered when the cold wind blows. My captain for the time of day. He said he'd throw his watch away. Oh, the long steel rail and the short cross ties. I'm on my way back home. Shivered when the cold wind Where did you get those high button shoes, baby? And that dress you wear so fine? I got my shoes the sun never shines, and we shiver when the cold wind blows. Uncle Ben played the fiddle, doggy. How it rings. Oh, the people would come from far away. They danced all night till the break of day. Holler, holler, do-si-do. You knew Uncle Ben was ready to go. Late in the evening, about sundown, high on the hill and above the town, Uncle Ben played the fiddle, doggy, how it would ring. You could hear it talk, you could hear it sing. We played an old tune he called Soldier Joy, the one he wrote called the Boston Boy. Greatest of all was Jenny Lind. To me, that's where fiddle began. Late in the evening, about sundown, high on the hill and above the town, Uncle Ben played the fiddle, doggy, how it would ring. You could hear it talk, you could hear it sing. Well, I'll never forget that mournful day when Uncle Ben was called away. They hung up his fiddle and they hung up his bow. They knew it was time for him to go. Late in the evening, about sundown, high on the hill and above the town, Uncle Ben played the fiddle, doggy, how it would ring. You could hear it talk, you could hear it sing.
I was born and raised. My parents played. My dad was a banjo player in Southern California, and from the moment I was born, I had Foggy Mountain Breakdown playing in my ear. I like the harmony part singing. I love the three-part vocals that you get in bluegrass music, and also the community aspect of it. because once you get to a festival, you realize there are so many people there that are just like you and are into the same kind of thing, and it just spreads like wildfire, that community aspect of it. Yeah, so last year at ROMP, we had almost 300 volunteers that came from all over the United States and a couple international volunteers as well that were there. I want people who are really gung-ho, who love the festival, and they want to tell all of their friends about it. Those are the candidates that we're looking for. I think this year we've already received almost 200 applications, and we'll probably get another 200 by the time the festival starts.
Sitting alone in the moonlight, yeah. Sitting alone in the moonlight, thinking of the days gone by, wondering about my darling. I can still hear her say and say, your sweetheart has found another, and now she's far, far away. Sitting alone in the moonlight, thinking of the days gone by, wondering about my darling. I can still hear her say, oh, the moon rose pale as a sea. Each little star seems to whisper and say, your sweetheart has found another. sweetheart has found another, and now she is far, far away. And now she is far, far away. And now she is far, far Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and proved untrue. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and made me blue. It was on a moonlight night, the stars shining bright. They whispered from on high, your lover said goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and said goodbye. You know the words to this? I said, blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone, proved untrue. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and made me blue. It was on the moonlight night, stars shining bright. They whispered from on high, your lover said goodbye. I said blue moon, blue moon, blue moon, keep me shining down. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and said goodbye.
Neil Purcell here with Darius Barati, and you've been watching the Peter Rowan Band featuring Michael Cleveland, which is a really cool romp-only thing that you'll see. You know, you don't normally get to see these artists come together like that. But I love Peter Rowan with Michael Cleveland because he just adds that extra. You know, he's one of the best fiddle players in the world, so it just adds so much excitement to the music, and I just think adds that a little extra dimension that you really only can find on programs like this. One of the other great things about Peter Rowan is he plays a lot of traditional music. And even though I grew up in Kentucky, there's some songs I didn't know until I heard them on PBS. Blue Moon of Kentucky is a great example of just a song that so many Kentuckians know and love. But you really, I mean, how would you find that? You know, unless you had a trusted source to go to that could bring classics like that to you. But again, the reason we're sitting here interrupting your music is because we need your help. And I think Darius can tell you a little more about, if you want to, how you could do that.
Yeah, content like this is never easy and it's never cheap to make, but we dedicate ourselves to this community, this region, to make programs like this. So even if you couldn't be at ROMP on that particular weekend, you could still watch this program, learn about the music scene, learn about Owensboro, and kind of learn about these artists in particular. But if you want to keep content like that coming, we need you to join our team. And to do that, you can call 1-800-599-2424, or you can go online to wkyupbs.org and you can pledge and become a member right there online.
And we have one more song to go in this show out of the 3 ROMP shows that we have. So I'm super excited to let you get back to it. But before we go, I just want to say thank you for the support you've already given and the support you're going to give, because it really does make a difference and allows us to do these things with the ROMP community and the other local artists of Kentucky, and hopefully make something special. So thank you.
Patrick Stauber on the big 5-string banjo. If you ever feel lonesome and you're down in San Antone, beg, steal, or borrow 2 nickels or a dime, call me on the phone. I will meet you at Alamo Mission. We can say our prayer. The Holy Ghost and the Virgin Mother will heal us as we kneel there in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight, in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight. If you ever feel sorrow for the love you have wrong, with no hope for tomorrow, in the setting of the sun, and the ocean is howling with dreams that might have been, that last good morning sunrise will be the brightest you ever see. In the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight, in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight. and you're down in San Antone. Beg, steal, or borrow 2 nickels or a dime, call me on the phone. I will meet you at Alamo Mission. We can say our prayers. The Holy Ghost and the Virgin Mother will heal us as we kneel there in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight, in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight.
Oh, that was amazing.
Thanks so much.
You can tell I'm from the country, see I'm from out of town, but I'm beginning to catch on. I'm letting my hair down. I've been a rock, I've been a roll. I guess some folks are foolish, just let it make a fool out of me. I have worked in fields of cotton, I've worked in fields of corn, but I've seen nothing like it since the day that I've been born. I've been a rock, I've been a roll. I guess some folks are foolish, just let it make a fool out of me. I didn't know a soul. Some hillbilly started picking everybody rock and roll. I've been a rock, I've been a roll. I guess to some folks I look foolish, just let it make a fool out of me. Come on, Fiddle.
all the egg money, corn and cotton I have sown. I mortgaged my own homestead, staying in town to rock and roll. I've been a rock, I've been a roll. I guess for some folks I look foolish, just let him make a fool out of me. I've been a rock,
he's been a rock,
I've been a roll.
He's been a roll.
I guess for some folks I look foolish, just let him make a fool out of me. Just let him make a fool out of me.
I picked up the fiddle so that I could sing in my parents' band. They had a bluegrass band the whole time I was growing up, and they said, you have to play something if you want to be in a bluegrass band. That's the economics of it. Everybody plays something. Didn't realize that everybody also, did their own graphic design and drove the bus and fixed the bus and sang all the harmony parts and wrote the songs. The songwriting came a little later, but I love the songwriting. That's the way it usually works for me. I'll get a phrase, and that'll kind of lend itself to a rhythm, and that'll kind of lend itself to a melody, and then I kind of crochet the rest of the song out from there. I'm a Christ follower, and it's a very important part of my life. It's the most important thing, God, family, bluegrass. So my music is definitely colored by it. I do a lot of gospel, and we love bluegrass, and we're just here to hopefully entertain you and take your mind off things for a little while, and take your mind off the world, and just relax and enjoy for a few minutes, for 45 minutes, an hour, 90 minutes.
Here's a song that's on a brand new record that's coming out later this year. It's called John D. Champion. Said, John D., you got a real good set of eyes. We're gonna teach you how to fly and send you to Alaska. The Japanese have us on the run. Now we got the lightning one. Would you test her if we asked you? You gotta know there's a good chance you won't make it. Pull up on your bootstraps, John. Pull up on your lightning one. Your flyboy people farmer son. John D. Champion. It's a hard game when you're used to staying on the ground. A couple times he went down. He stuck with the mission till the call came. Your mama's taking sick, better get home mighty quick. He didn't even ask permission, 'cause they all said there's a good chance she won't make it. Pull up on your bootstraps, John. Pull up on your lightning one. Your flyboy people farmer son. John D. Champion. Word got out, John D. had come to town, laid his mama in the ground, and was taking off soon from Raleigh. The eager crowd gathered at the strip, too short for him to lift a P-38 or the pine trees, 'cause they all said there's a good chance he won't make it. Pull up on your bootstraps, John. Pull up on your lightning one. Your flyboy people farmer son. John D. Champion. Our flyboy people farmer son. John D. Champion. This is the murder and mayhem portion of the show, folks. All right. Are you ready with your howling? Oh, yeah. Okay, all right. I Joshua Carson came around, said he gonna put me in a wedding gown, but I refused. Told me as the girl he loved the best, then he drew a dagger through my lily right breast, 'cause I refused. They wrote my death a suicide, the family was ashamed, and oh how Joshua did cry over my grave. But what they don't know is I keep walking, walking between earth and sky, my liver. But I didn't die. Joshua Carson took a wife, promised her the best and an easy life he did provide. In the shadows I'd watch and wait, all the while nursing a burning hate for him and his blushing bride. His happiness is what they had, but only for a time. Joshua had it to pay the debt of his crime, and what they don't know is I keep walking, walking between earth and sky, my liver. But I didn't die. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord, but hell have no fury like a woman scorned. Joshua, that's where I'm headed and where we'll be as soon as you get around to joining me, Joshua. Leave your wife all alone, 'cause what you don't know is I keep walking, walking between earth and sky, liver. But I didn't die. Carson heard a voice telling her the story of an awful choice her husband made so long ago. Voice got louder and he got scared, tore her clothes, cut her hair and grabbed a blade. Found her in the rocking chair, stabbed through the heart, looked into her in my hand, saying, "We know what you are. We know what you are." Every day he's still walking, all around town he's still walking. He lost his mind, but he's still walking, walking between earth and sky. He's not living.
Hello, Neil Purcell, the editor of ROMP, here with Darius Barati. I'm one of the producers. And we're just interrupting a little bit because it is pledge season. But I think before we get into the whole, who you can call and how you can help, I just want to talk a little bit about kind of what this show, sort of the theme of this show is really kind of a throwback to what Bluegrass started as. Becky, who you just saw, is really, she has that traditional sound that really kind of we love and we know you love too. And that's going to be pretty true for most of the artists in this show. But before we talk too much more about that, I just wondered if Darius will let you know the number and website you can call to help us out.
Yeah, so if you'd like programming like this, you can call in right now at 1-800-599-2424. Or if you're not a telephone person and you want to be a little less direct, you can go to WKYUPBS.org and you can call and pledge and you can become a member of WKU PBS. We'd love to have you on the team, so when you watch content like this about this region and this community, you get to know that you were a part of making that programming. So we'd love to have you on board, and you can call, again, 1-800-599-2424, or go online at WKYUPBS.org and join the team.
Oh, yeah. And I think what I love about what we do is that it is very truly Kentucky. Owensboro is right near here, and I think that point may be proven even more so with the next upcoming band, the Wooks. The lead singer literally wears a ball cap that says Kentucky, so I think that'll be pretty obvious. But again, that's what we do, and we love doing it, but we always need your help. So if you just visit the website or give the phone number a call, 1-800-599-2424, it'll help us immensely. But let's get you back to the music, back to the show, and we hope you enjoy.
Inside her loving soul. It's hard to run away, it's hard to hang around. No, it's not the answer, yes, it'll burn you down. You can take the detour, the shortest way around. White lines, neon signs will put you in the ground. Shotgun, she's looking for the shell. Wants to pull the trigger, aiming straight for hell. I'm taking shelter, he's out on the run. She's headed for the bright lights with a loaded gun. You can take it easy, you can lay the hammer down. White lines, neon signs will put you in the ground. That candle's shining bright, both ends burning down. She looks into your eyes, she don't hear a sound. She wants to get away, it's the only thing she knows. With a head as hard as hickory, she bears a heavy load. You can live the high life, you can paint the town. White lines, neon signs will put you in the ground. Fiddle and Banjo. You can take the detour, the shortest way around. White lines, neon signs will put you in the ground. You can live the high life, you can paint the town. White lines, neon signs will put you in the ground. White lines, neon signs will put you in the ground.
incredibly since 2011, when we had Steve Martin and the Steep Canyon Rangers. That was kind of a pivotal turn for us. It brought more of that pop culture aspect in. You know, I think a lot of people came because Steve Martin's an actor and didn't really know that he played the banjo, and then got blown away by this incredible artistry that he has. So that definitely took a turn. And then just we continued to learn and organize it better every single year and pull more people in. Word of mouth is a big tool that we use in our marketing campaigns, and that's just telling people to tell your friends. Bring your friends one night and we promise they'll want to come back. So it's definitely an experience-driven festival. We want people to come and jam in our campfires and set up tents, and there's so many different aspects of ROMP. So the biggest part for me is just seeing the community come together and watching, you know, 10,000 people in the bowl on a Saturday night smiling and dancing and singing together. And you know, 70% of our ticket sales are local. They're in this tri-state area, and that's just a really beautiful thing that we're bringing all these people together and they're all having a great time. And I don't think you can be unhappy at ROMP. Like, it's just not a thing. So that's probably my favorite aspect of it.
Here's one that I wrote. Sometimes I'm man in the mirror. Some folks call me the breeze. On my own time, lost in my mind, can't find the forest for the trees. So on and on with ever after, digging for what I don't need. My own mind is golden time. History brings me to my knees. I am fine. I am fine. I am fine, going out of mind. Tomorrow carries no answer. Yesterday holds only dreams. I seek to find truer time, whistling Boris rocky stream. From this hill, sun still sitting. Down in town, children scream. Crooked sign, same old rhyme. Little wheels in a big machine. I am fine. I am fine. I am fine, going out of mind. guitar, Mr. CJK. She holds down the bar with a shine in her eyes, tells me her stories, laughs and she cries. Sit and we talk for hours on end. She's working so hard, but she swears she can't win the race. She's miles ahead. The girl from the county, she's fine and she's fair. Red rosy lips, golden blonde hair. The boys, they all chase her, fear in their eyes. The girl from the county, tell you no lie. What is it she wants in the love she can't find? She's looking for answers, mountains to climb. I wish I could tell you, but I'm at a loss. I can't read a woman who won't show the cards she holds. Queen of our hearts, the girl from the county, she's hotter than fire. Love without anguish, her only desire. The boys, they all chase her, the fear in their eyes. The girl from the county got nothing to hide. Apollo and Daphne, their love is undone. He wants her so bad, but she's on the run. An arrow of fate, she falls in his arms, cries, Father, please help me. Breaking his heart, and it's done. Sweet Laurel Rose, the girl from the county, she's fine and she's fair. I know that she's going, but I don't know where. I dare you to chase her with half-hearted love. The girl from the county, she's looking for love. She's looking for love. Thank you. Standing down on Main Street across from Mr. Blues.
I mean, ROMP is really just, as far as the setup of ROMP, it's really just building a city and putting all the pieces in place. And the pre-planning is making sure that we have the timeline right. Everyone's arriving at the certain time, that they're not working over the top of each other, and that it all flows smoothly, because any little hiccup can throw 10 other things out, off base. So.
Sign was flashing, welcome, come on in. Feels so good, feeling good again.
Just making sure that they have everything they need and they're not encountering any difficulties such as mud and lack of facilities, making sure that everything is running smoothly. And they don't realize, actually, hopefully, that all of this effort's going into producing the festival. They don't need to know that, we're bringing in gravel just so they don't get stuck in the mud or mulch. We want them to enjoy themselves instead of worrying about, is my car stuck? It's definitely a global event, and I mean, not just the bands, but the people attending the event. Not just across our country. I think we have almost nearly 50 states that have attended over the years, but we'll have bands arriving from Australia, Japan, anywhere in Europe. It's amazing to see all the different cultures that Bluegrass pulls together.
Feeling good again.
Neil Purcell here with Darius Barati, and we're really hoping you enjoy the show. I do want, before the show ends, to talk a little bit about what I think is a really important point here at PBS, and that's sustainability. Definitely our one-time donors are really important to us. I mean, they're as much of the backbone of our funding as anyone. But what can be even more helpful to us and really allow us to go out and take chances with content like ROMP, Lost River Sessions when it was starting a couple years ago, you know, and other documentary content, what really allows us the freedom to go out and say, we can do this because we know our viewers will love it. It's those sustaining members. Those people that give monthly just help us know that the money will be there for us to do really good content that we know you'll like.
Absolutely. You know, some of the different things we talk about are the stories and the lessons that you get to learn about this community. But, you know, one thing that we never really talk about too is a lot of that goes directly to even down to the students who worked on this production, were running cameras, things like that, who are getting their firsthand experience because people like you gave us a call and became a member of PBS. And if you are considering that now, we'd love to have you on board. Can't recommend enough that you call us at 1-800-599-2424 or visit us online at wkyupbs.org and become either a one-time member by doing a one-time gift or become a sustaining member. But all of the stories and all of these projects that we've got to work on, you get to watch those and know that you are a part of that. And to me, that's probably the best gift, I think, of anything that we get to do here.
Yeah. So coming up, this depending on what order you've watched in, this will be the last artist for this ROMP, Keller Williams, and he's really great. This is a Grateful Dead cover band in bluegrass fashion, which I think is really fun and fascinating to watch. So I really hope you all enjoy that.
Lila was born, she was fine and fair. She had good looks, got nose and cold black hair. Lila, she called on Sam, said, niece, he said, tell me with a thing like, if you please. And she kind of called upon Sam, said, niece, tell me with a thing like, if you please. And she spoke so kind, got no talk so fair. Sam said, Lila, you cut off all my hair. You can shave my hair, clean my hair, my strength to come natural. Said the old man, if I had my way, something like that. If I had my way, if I had my way, I'd tear this old building down. Andy Falco. Samson, ever since the boy's birth, he was the strongest man that ever did live on earth. One day was Samson walking along, looked down on the ground, saw no jawbone, and reached out his arms, got those chains spoke like threads. When he got to moving, 10,000 was dead. If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I'd tear this old building down.
Then lion ain't got a been tagged. Sam's done crawled upon lion's back. You read about this lion, he killed a man with his paws. Sam's got his hands up around the lion's jaws, and he ripped that beast, God knows, killed him dead. The bees made honey in lion's head. If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I'd tear this old building down. One more time, say, if I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I'd tear this old building down. Tag it, I'd tear this old building down. Thank you, thank you.
Well, I married me a wife. She bring me trouble all my life. She brought me out in the cold, rain and snow. Rain and snow. She brought me out in the cold, rain and snow. Well, she's coming down the stairs, combing back that yellow hair. And I ain't gonna be treated this way. This way. And I ain't gonna be treated this way.
Sing it. Let's just sing it, everybody. Let's sing it and play it. Hey, Danny Barnes.
Well, she came into the room and she sang that faithful tune. And I ain't gonna leave winds don't blow. Winds don't blow. And I'm going where the chilly winds don't blow. Well, I married me a wife. She bring me trouble all my life. She brought me out in the cold, rain and snow, rain and snow. Brought me out in the cold, rain and snow. She brought me out in the cold, rain and snow. She brought me out in the cold, rain and snow. She brought me out in the cold, rain and snow. She brought me out in the cold, rain and snow. She brought me out in the cold, rain and snow. She brought me out in the cold, rain and snow. But she brought me out in the cold, rain and snow. She brought me out in the cold, rain and snow. She brought me out in the cold, rain and snow.
I was born in the desert, raised in a lion's den. I was born in the desert, raised in a lion's den. My number one occupation, stealing women from them men. Now I'm a wanted man in Texas. I busted jail and I'm gone for good. Yes, I'm a wanted man in Texas, but I busted jail, now I'm gone for good. No, the sheriff just can't catch me, but his little girl sure wish he would. The doctor calls me crazy. Some says I am, some says I ain't. Yes, the doctor called me crazy. Sometimes I am, sometimes I ain't. The preacher called me a sinner. The little girl think I'm a saint. Another shot of whiskey and women here start looking good. Just a couple more shots of whiskey and the women here start looking good. Maybe one more shot of whiskey, headed down to Minglewood. Timbuktu. Sure, it's T for Texas and it's D for Timbuktu. But it's B for the Bluegrass Festival where the fiddle gals know what to do. Raised in a lion's den. I was born in the desert, raised in a lion's den. My number one occupation is stealing women from them men. Yes, my number one occupation is stealing women from them men. See, my number one occupation is stealing women from them men.
Neil Purcell here with Darius Barati, interrupting for one more time in this show. I hope you've been enjoying Keller Williams. One of the things I do want to talk about is that I really think that the show has a national level look. You know, it looks like something that can come from anywhere, and no one would blink an eye and say, that looks like a local production. You know, and that's something we really pride ourselves on, but what I think makes that even more amazing is that 90% of the work is done by students. I mean, that's just impressive that we, you know, have students that are able to perform at that level already. So,
well, you know, honestly, one of the things too is I know this worked for you and myself. We actually, Neil and I both started as student workers while we were at college at Western Kentucky University. And I can't tell you how much of an impact that had on both of us to be able to be doing work that was going to be seen on a national level, that the production quality was just through the roof, and to be able to doing that while you're actually in school and still studying was just a phenomenal thing for me. So it's such an honor now to be able to instill that on the next generation of producers and directors and editors and camera ops and see that impact. But it all comes from one source, and that's you, the viewer at home. So if you would like to start the ball rolling on this work, I urge you now to call 1-800-599-2424 or visit us online at wkyupbs.org and become a member, whether it's a one-time gift or sustaining membership. We'd love to have you on board, and when you watch these programs, you know that you were a part of the making of that and the development of the crew that went on from that point on.
Yeah, and to be clear, you know, the real thing you give the students is the chance to work on these productions, because all your dollars go towards making the content and getting the content. And that's really what we think your money is best used for. And the fact that students get to get good opportunities and give you a professional product along the way is great.
Yeah.
That's probably going to wrap it up for us. We'll give you one more song with Keller Williams, and we hope you will enjoy, and thank you for all your support.
From the other direction, she's calling my eye. It could be an illusion, but I might as well try, might as well try. Hanging on her fingers and bells on her shoes. Knew without asking she was into the blues. She wore scarlet begonias tucked into her curls. Knew right away she was not like other girls, other girls. In figure evening when I do like I love. She was too packed to open and too cool to bluff. As I picked up my matches and was closing the door, had one of those flashes. I've been there before, been there before. I ain't on the right, but I've never been wrong. So it turns out the way it does in the song. Once in a while you get shown the light. Strangers to faces if you look at their right. Ain't wrong with the way she moves. Scarlet begonias are a touch of the blues. Ain't nothing wrong with the look that's in her eye. Had to learn the hard way. Had to let her pass by, let her pass by. Instead of wind and the willing plains
CST for two. The sky was yellow and the sun was blue. Strangers stopping strangers just to shake their hand. Everybody's playing in the Heart of Gold band, Heart of Gold band. I love you. Thank you.
We're so glad you joined us this year. Cynthia is playing us out on the late night stage, but you can still catch that. Thank you so much, folks.